Hello viewers, hope you all doing good. So I welcome you all on my channel Maths K Preet. Today we'll see questions related to remainder theorem and factor theorem. So let's see what it was. So we have polynomial. If we have a polynomial px with a degree n greater than equals to 1, a from real numbers such that this g of x, which is a linear, in the form x minus a. Form is important, x minus a. Then on dividing px by gx, remainder theorem was just giving us the direct result for the remainder. We can just find the remainder r of x by putting this value of a in the given polynomial. So this was the remainder theorem. Remainder can take any value from the reals. Factor theorem was the particular case when this remainder will be equals to 0. So this case is particular here only when the remainder will be equals to 0. Here remainder can take any value. We can just find the value of remainder. And in the factor theorem, when the remainder is 0, we can find this. We can not find, we will directly have x minus a as a factor of p of x. If this is 0, we will get the factor. If this is the factor, p of a will be equals to 0. This result is working both ways. So result is vice versa. So these were the two results. Today we'll see the questions related to remainder theorem and factor theorem. So the question related to remainder theorem actually was given by me in the last video. We will just have to find the remainder by directly putting the value a here in the polynomial. We can find the value. They will ask us to find the value of the remainder using remainder theorem. So let's see the questions related to the factor theorem. So if I have to check whether first type of questions are, today I am taking all the questions related to the 9th standard, especially from the NCERT book of 9th standard. So question is, check whether this given factor or given polynomial, I'll say x plus 1. So we'll check whether x plus 1 is a factor of px, that is equals to 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. So this is px, this is gx. First what we will do, we will just find the value of x by equating this to 0. So gx is equals to 0 will give us x plus 1 is equals to 0, x is equals to minus 1. Always find the value of x just by equating the divisor by 0 and get the value of x. Put that value of x in the dividend or p of x. So I will just write, put value of x. What is the value in p of x? So p of minus 1 now will be equals to 2 minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square minus 2 minus 1 minus 1. So it will be equals to, I can directly write, okay, let me write for you. This will be equals to minus 1. Minus 1 3 times will give us minus 1. This is plus 1, minus 1 is plus 1. This is plus 2 and minus 1. So this is minus 2 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1. So clearly we can cancel these terms and we are getting to the result which is 0. So clearly here what? P of a is the remainder from the remainder theorem and this remainder is equals to 0. When the remainder is 0, then we get this as this. We get this as exact divisor. Exact divisor means factor. So I am repeating again in this video that I have given a full video, detailed video on factors and multiples, HCF, LCM. You can check from there the whole concept of factor. So here x plus 1 is factor of given p of x. Fine, from this result. Here you can write p of minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore, x plus 1 is factor of given p of x. So first type of questions related to factor theorem are these, where we have to check a given polynomial is a factor of the other given polynomial or not. This is the way. Just equate to 0, get the value of x, put the value of x in the given polynomial, and if the remainder is 0, it will be a factor. If the remainder is not equals to 0, then clearly that linear polynomial is not a factor of. When we have a polynomial like 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1, we have to factorize this. Factorize this polynomial. So first in the solution we will write the given polynomial. Clearly this is 2y, this is again 2 and 1. So we can try this method first. We will try this method first. But I can take common here y square. In the bracket I am left with this. Here I can take minus common and 1 common, nothing else. So I will get 2y plus 1 in this bracket. So this is common in this expression. I will take this out, and in another bracket what I am getting y square and minus 1. So this y square minus 1 is basically of the form a square minus b square. So this a square minus b square can be written as a minus b, a plus b. This was a cubic polynomial, so it will have 3 factors. So this is the answer. Very simple. Here we can just check the given polynomial whether we can take something out and can get the same factor, same polynomial inside or not. If yes, then it is very easy for us to do. Next type is, see carefully here now. Okay, let's do one more question before that. If I am having x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2, so it's like x into x into. So from here we can just try the same way I have done. We can take x square out, we are left with x minus 2. Here to get x minus 2 in the bracket, I will take minus 1 out. So this is the common. We can take the common value here, and in the second bracket we have this. This is a cubic, we will have 3 factors. Split this as a square minus b square, that is a minus b and a plus b. Here you have to give reason always, because this is equals to a minus b and a plus b. Always write where you are getting the result from. So these are 3-4 types. Last one, factorize x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. So clearly the last term is minus 5. We will write factors for 5r plus minus 1 plus minus 5. That's it. So we will check if this is my px. See, I will first take for positive 1, put the values which is not equals to 0. P of minus 1, it will be minus 1 minus 3 plus 9 minus 5. So here 9 is this, 4 and 5, it's 9 minus 9, which is equals to 0. So minus 1 is a factor of px. X minus, so minus 1 is the value, so factor is what? X plus 1. X plus 1 is a factor of px. So we can split, again I am writing, we can split this given px as x plus 1 into some gx. How will we create this gx? Let's see again. See this equation first and the one I am writing and the next one. So x cube can be written as x cube plus x square. Why? Again I am telling, we can take x square out, it will give me a factor this. This is the trick we have to write the question in. So next factor is x square I have taken from here. It is minus 3x square. This is x square. So I will subtract this minus 3 from minus 3. I will subtract this positive x square, which is 1 actually, x square. So I have to write minus 4x square next to it. Minus 4x square. On simplifying these two factors, we will reach to minus 3x square. So this is minus 4x square. This is x square. Next term is of x. To get the factor x plus 1 inside, x plus 1, next factor I have to take. I am taking what out from here to get x? 4 and x with the sign negative. So with this negative sign 4 and x, I will get minus 4x square minus 4x. So I will write minus 4x here. Minus 4x written here, and this is minus 9x. So I will subtract minus 9x, minus 4x. So this is positive 4x. So it will give me minus 5x. I will write minus 5x. Students can write directly, but for the students who are not getting, I am explaining this step. Minus 5x. Last term is minus 5. So these two terms are giving this, and the last I will take minus 5 out, and I am left with x plus 1. So x plus 1 is common in all the terms. We will take this out and write the other factors. X square minus 4x minus 5 inside. Now this is what, this is again a quadratic. We can use the split method to solve the equation, or to solve the polynomial, or to factorize the polynomial. So now we are left with x plus 1 and x square minus 4x minus 5. So let's take this gx. We can write this as x plus 1 and gx. So our gx is what? X square. Let's solve this. Now here it is 1. So I will take the factors for 5. Factors of 5 are again plus minus 1 and plus minus 5. So in addition I must get minus 4x, and on multiplication I must get minus 5. Along with the signs we have to take. So minus 4x and minus 5. Minus 4x I will get only when I will take this pair. So minus 5x plus x will give me minus 4x. Check whether on multiplying this whether I am getting minus 5 or not. Yes. So this is my two terms in which I have to split the middle term. So I can write this gx as x square minus 5x plus x. This is x. This is minus 5x minus 5. From these two, it's again like 1, 5, 1, 5. So we can try this. We can take this x common. We are left with x minus 5 plus 1 from here to get this factor. So x minus 5 common in both the factor. Take this out. We are left with x plus 1. So we put the value. Put value of gx. Mark it as number 1 in number 1. So px, this was our px. P of x is equals to x plus 1 as such. Gx, value of gx is x minus 5 and x plus 1. It was a cubic. We have 3 factors. So this was the way to factorize the different questions. One which are very clear from px. Another cubic ones we have to use this method, and other are just by splitting the middle term or by the factor with the help of factor theorem. So this was all about today's video. Hope you understood all the questions very well. Hit like if you like the video and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.